thought it was a great reaction here today. I had 10 people. Look, it's a decision-making business. It's a decision-making job. I mean, there aren't easy decisions. Isaiah was a really good player for us and a great part of the community. So, this is not about Isaiah. It's about trying to put together a chemistry and a way that we can kind of play going forward. Um, you hate tough decisions. We had an earlier one too with Jimmer, and I think that was a really tough one as well for us. So I mean, it's not easy decisions when you're trying to put a roster together, but when you do the analysis, you have to say, okay, I need to kind of pull everything aside and just look at things from a more objective way. And again, I think our fans have been great in terms of being behind us overall and seeing that we've been aggressive. I have an owner that's willing to spend money. I have, a staff that's putting in the hours, and we're going to do everything we can to get this team right. And we think this is a great piece for us in adding Darren because, again, I think pace is going to be a big focus for us this year.
$27 million too much for you guys?
What means no? Again, it's not about that one contract. I mean, I'm putting together a whole cap's worth of contracts, so it's not like you have to look at the entirety of it. So I can't say, one contract would make me do this, the other one. I have to look at the whole thing, and we're looking at it in terms of, you know, value for the position, how much it affects us going forward, and there's just a multitude of things that we look at when we kind of analyze something like that. But we felt very good about the contract we got with DC, and again, we're excited to see him.
How long did it take you to make the conclusion that Isaiah wasn't part of the plans here and that you wouldn't match an offer for him? Was it something that was already made decided before the new league calendar opened up on July 1st?
No, I don't think you ever decide. You survey the land, so to speak, as you get into free agency because you don't know what's going to happen in free agency, and and as you kind of start going through the free agent process, you start becoming more educated about what's about to happen and where things are going. And once you have that grasp of it, you have to make a decision. Then you have to make a decision because you want to be ahead of. You don't want to make a decision in response. You want to kind of be ahead of it. I do. That's the way I like to kind of choose the direction we want to go. And so again, it's not like you walk in there and say, look, we're an open-minded organization. If anyone has shown that, we've changed. I've traded for guys and then trade them away. So it's never we walk into it like we're steadfast and this is what it's going to be. We look at it day by day and as it's coming, and then we make a decision.
How far, how far away are you right now from this for just this season, but this roster being complete?
Um, I don't, in my opinion, our roster is really, like I've been saying all along, it's never going to be complete until we see success. It's not like I don't say that you guys know that about me and have worked with me now and see it. I just feel that. I really do. I want to find more stability. I do. I want to see what we have. We'll obviously probably try to make a move or two before we get into training camp. But no, I can't. I'm not gonna rest and say we're done. I can't do it. So
Did you have a sit-down meeting with Isaiah? In person?
no, no. I met with his agent quite a few times. In fact, flew to Seattle to see his agent specifically. So we've had conversations, but no.
The fans, the players has been here for a while. They just want to experience what playoffs is about. So it's not about me. It's something I'm just going to bring to the table, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, I think you saw they didn't really miss a beat with him out there, and I think players get to a point. I think every player has